So yeah, I'm by myself and these two are together. I gunned it down I gunned it down the it was like this pathway and I made a left. I hit the left. And then I saw like this building. It was this building with a fence and what I was gonna try and do, I was gonna try to hop the fence. And so I'm running. It's tall grass right here, so it looked like it was just a plain. It looked like just flat ground right there, and I was gonna try to. I was just gonna try to run through the tall grass because the tall grass went all the way up to like my knees, type like all the way up to my knees, and I was gonna just run flat. I thought it was just flat ground pretty much, and then it was a hill towards that building. So I ran towards the building, and little did I know it was like a small pond, river type, not pond but river with rocks in it, and yeah, I ended up falling in that shit, and I cracked my head against the rock, fell into the water, smashed my hand against the rock, and I guess my head hit so hard that even my neighbor said, "Damn, how is he not knocked out from that?" And he was like, "I even heard that," and which shows that niggas was trying to hit me because if I had went unconscious, I would have drowned in the water anyway. So that just shows that niggas was trying to kill me. And so when I was trying to tell people this ain't no prank or this ain't no motherfucking, people was trying to tell me it was this, it was that. I'm like, this shit is real. How you gonna tell me about motherfucking what this is? This is real. Like, what I'm going through is real. Like, nigga almost just died. You feel me? Like, if I would have went unconscious, that would have been it anyway. So now I'm cold as fuck. I'm drenched, just soaking wet. Like, just imagine going in the ocean, just dumping yourself in the ocean, and then coming right back out with clothes on. That's the equivalent of what it was. And I'm just drenched, soaking wet, shoes soaking wet, everything. And now I'm walking around smelling like fucking ocean spray and fucking fucking I don't know what the fuck, like ocean. I just remember somebody said I smell like ocean. So or smell like I went fishing. And I had this jelly like substance all over me. So I'm trying to wipe it all off and dry off at the same time. It was bad. I believe I found somewhere. I walked around. They were still looking for me, but I did find somewhere to chill or something like that, and go take rest or something like that. And yeah, it's hard to remember because when I was there, I barely, like I keep saying, I didn't get no sleep at all. Like, I was up most of the time. All I did was get breaks, and yeah, I spent the whole day just walking. Yeah, I would walk from one side of town all the way to the next, like just walking, car distances, just walking. And this is where I got like the callus on my feet and all that, cause I was doing a lot of walking. Uh, so so now I don't know how many days I've been here or whatnot, cause I barely remember. I just remember the parts that I do. Damn, I'm just trying to get these parts out. So what else? Kansas. I ain't gonna lie, man. I remember after that, and I dried up and everything. I was so fucked up. and I walked probably a little bit more, a couple more hours. I was so fucked up that I had to go to the hospital. I was like, fuck it, I'm about to go to the hospital for this shit. And I think that was the first time I called the ambulance. I was like, I need an ambulance because at this point my feet is swollen, and it's not the first time I reported having my feet swollen, and I barely even got help for it. All they did was give me they didn't even check my feet. All they did was they asked me where, and then and then they'll just subscribe me some pain meds, like some weak shit too. Not even some shit that motherfucking one hospital. I think they did give me something strong because I remember I came out strong. Like I wasn't feeling nothing. Like I came out like I wasn't. I'll get to that. But yeah, I was hurting so bad, and I went to the hospital, and all they did was give me ibuprofen, and I tried to tell them about my wrist. No, this wasn't that hospital yet. So, but yeah, all they did was give me ibuprofen. And it's crazy because when I had went to this grocery store and I told them that I need to go to the hospital, they all acted like I was being a baby or something. They all act like oh, here you go again, crying and whining like type. It was just that vibe, like do you really need a hospital? Like I don't know, it's just a feeling. And I was really in pain, and my feet was hurting. So yeah, I went to the hospital. They gave me ibuprofen, and that was it the first time. So the second time I went to the hospital, same thing. I've been walking around on my feet so much. Um, I couldn't no more. I was like, I just can't. So my feet was hurting so bad once again because all they did the first time was give me ibuprofen. My feet was hurting so bad still that it was like a couple days later that I was like, I need another ambulance. I need to go to the hospital again. So I went to the hospital again. Um, I went to the hospital again, and this is where they gave me the strong stuff. Whatever it was strong. And because when I got out the hospital, they didn't give me no prescription. They just gave me the pill and pretty much told me I'll be all right. They gave me the pill. I say within 30 minutes, I didn't feel nothing. Everything was just numb. So now I'm able to walk around like normal. So I get out and I notice all the cars following and all that, the people walking around and all that. So now I'm like, I'm just glad that I'm not feeling pain no more. Uh, so I'm walking around the area looking for somewhere. I'm walking around and I end up he said hey, she just said something. I call her Adele. I think that's Adele, but I call it something. I don't know, you probably heard it in the background or whatnot. But yeah, that just threw me off. But so yeah, I come out the hospital. I'm walking around, people walking around. I'm just glad I'm not in pain. I go up the hill. Pretty much it was like a not a residential, but like it was just like the city was closed off. It was nothing but like I think mountain or something. Wasn't nothing right there. Pretty much the city end right there. So I just did a U-turn, came back down the hill, and same thing. Run around all night, walk around all night. Um, yeah, that was the nights. The third time I had to go to the hospital. So yeah, I went to the hospital a bunch because I was messed up. At this point, my hand is swollen from falling in the pond, the water. I can't hop fences like I used to, cause now it hurts when I try to hop fences. Um, my feet is hurting again because whenever I sit down or I take a break, people start coming out of nowhere talking about stand up. They said stand up. If you don't stand up, they're gonna kill you. They said so pretty much if I didn't do anything that they was talking about, they was gonna come kill me. They say like anytime I sit down, take any kind of break, somebody will come out of nowhere. They said stand up. If you don't stand up, they're gonna kill you. So cause I guess at this point they knew that I knew somebody was following me or they was following me. So now they just making commands. Uh so it was to the point to where they wouldn't even allow me to eat. My EBT came and whatnot, and I would get myself food, and they'll say, if you eat too much food, we're gonna kill you. So they only allow me to eat like what, a burger all day or something like that, and then probably another burger and the rest of the day. No energy drinks, nothing but water. I couldn't eat no energy drinks. If you eat, I mean, if you drink any energy drinks, we're gonna kill you. Um, what else? Only water, and then you can't have too much water. If you drink too much water, we're gonna kill you. Um, so yeah, I'm going through that. I'm hurting and everything, and I'm exhausted. I can't sit down. I can't lay down because now if I sit or lay down, they want to kill me. If I eat too much, they want to kill me. If I drink too much, they want to kill me. Um, so so then they said if I go to the hospital, they was gonna kill me. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck. My feet is hurting. Like my feet hurting. It's throbbing. They swollen. So I went to the hospital, and I went to the hospital for this. I think this is the third time, and same thing. They made me wait for a long time. The doctor checked my ears. He checked my ears real quick. Like he didn't even look in my ears. All he did was stick the thing in my ear, and then told me all right. Like he didn't even look in. Like all he did was like this, like yeah. He just put it in my ear, and then just like that was it. So then they gave me some weak ass prescription. No, what they did was I told them about my hand. So now I got a cast on. They no, they didn't give me a cast. They gave me a brace, a wrist brace, for my hand. I didn't get no X-rays took or nothing. They just asked me where it hurts or whatnot, and they gave me a brace. Cause I guess if they gave me X-rays, I can prove it in court that I had injuries from whatever was going on. I don't know. They was probably thinking way ahead from what I was thinking, cause I didn't even know what was going on at the time. So they gave me a brace, and that that was that with the brace. So now I'm walking around, and I remember people. Oh, and then they gave me I came in for my feet. The main reason I came in was for my feet. My feet was hurting worse than my hand. But they gave me a brace for my hand and just totally disregarded my feet. And so I had to tell them like, can I get some pain medicine for my feet? Like my feet hurt. And they gave me some like ibuprofen or something like that, some weak shit. So I just took the ibuprofen, and I'm still hurting. Got this cast on, and now people they calling me Bionic Man and some shit like that because I got the brace on. Uh, Bionic Man. So from there, um, same shit. I'm walking around the city, still hurting. Yeah, there was like nowhere to sleep. I remember I got so tired that I just fell asleep in the open. I was sitting there, and then before you know it, I was asleep because I was so tired. And then I remember somebody walking past, and he was like, "I could have got you while you was asleep." And yeah, uh, remember that shit. Um, Trying to keep this in order. I don't remember a lot because, like I said, my memory is messed up because I wasn't sleeping at this time. So if I did sleep, I just fell asleep because I was so tired or what. Uh, and this is probably why I lost a lot of weight too. Cause like I said, they wasn't allowing me to eat nothing. Cause for everything that I did, they was gonna kill me for it. So I'm just pretty much walking around the city. Uh, I'm burning all these calories, barely taking any calories in, drinking a lot of water. Well, not a lot of water, because remember, if I drink too much water, they want to kill me. I remember I walked out with 3 water bottles, and somebody said, they said you can only have 2. So I had to go get a refund for one of my water bottles and turn one of the water bottles in, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, uh, literally starving me. Um, what else? Um, Shit. I guess the last. I guess this is where I got plugged up. Right here. Um, I think I got plugged up right here. So, and this is like where some crazy shit happened too. Um, so once again, no, okay. I was at this one location, and I'm running around. I'm climbing to rooftops. Shit, I was on the rooftop of this one building. Um, I noticed people were still coming around, so I came down from the rooftop, and I went to the next building, and I started sleeping under the car. I was sleeping under the truck, and I was just watching everybody that would come by. I was watching their feet and everything, and I was just watching. And nigga was so terrified that I spent the whole day under the car just watching everybody. I didn't pay attention to my phone or nothing. I was just spent the whole day watching the cars. So then I noticed, so that was a whole nother day passed by and everything, cause I spent the whole day there pretty much. I didn't want to move, cause I didn't want nobody to see me. So at this point, uh, um, I went inside the truck. I went inside the truck, and I was inside cause I found out that the truck was open. I spent the night in the truck. So spent the night in the truck, and then I had to sleep outside the truck during the day, just in case if they wanted to go inside the truck, um, I wasn't in it. At least I was. I can just say I was just sitting by it or something. So yeah, I did that for about 2 days until somebody saw me. When somebody actually saw me by the truck, that's when I was like, he came by with a leaf blower, and he acted like he was shocked to see me, and he told me it was all good. He was like, you can stay. I just need the leaf blow right here. Um, but I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna stay right here probably until it get dark, and then I'm gonna go find somewhere else to go. So I stayed right there and then wait for it to get dark. Then I went and I just started pulling on door handles. And then I ended up opening this one area, which I found out now was probably just a whole setup. Uh, This yeah, it was probably just a whole setup. Um, anyway, cause it just the door happened to just be open. So what I did was I went inside of there. It was like in the back of this hospital. What now that I know it was in the back of this hospital. So now so so now at first I was gonna try and go in through the trash chute, but I found the door was just open. So the door was open, yeah. So I went in there, and I knew somebody was gonna try and come behind me. So when I closed the door, I rigged the door up pretty much to where they couldn't open it. I just locked it all up, blocked it all up, put shit in front of it, all that. So I was in there in the back area of this hospital or clinic, I don't know what it was, and I'm sitting there charging my phone. So, security comes in there, and he's like, he didn't say nothing. He was cool. He didn't say nothing. I was like, oh shit, like, am I gonna have to leave? Like, cause I was looking like, damn, I'm gonna have to leave. But he didn't care. He asked me if I was all right, and I was like, yeah, I'm all right. He was like, all right, and yeah, he just looked, scanned the area, and he just went on about his business. He didn't care. I'll say about um, a few minutes after that, this other dude. No, I start hearing people whispering at the door that I just rigged up and locked up, and then I hear them talking about they're gonna have to take the trash chute or something like that. So tell me why a few minutes later it sounded like somebody was getting in through the trash chute. So I'm just like, man, I'm about to just go ahead and get up out of here. And then the I'm about to just go ahead and get up out of here. So tell me why another security guard come in there and no. I heard another security guard on the outside talking with the same people that was talking about coming in through the trash chute. So now I'm like, damn, I'm about to get set up pretty much because there's somebody out there talking with them pretty much. And I hear somebody coming through the trash chute. So I'm just like, nigga about to get set up. So I was like, instead of calling the police, what I can do is call for medical assistance. Cause I am in pain, I am hurting. Or like what I did before, I I um I, nah, I did actually, they called on me. They had called on me. But like before, I was thinking maybe I can go to a health facility, a mental health facility. That would have been my third time being in a mental health facility. If they had sent me there. So so then from there, I called for medical assistance. And then I hear the security guard, the other security guard, he pissed off. So he comes in there and he like, what you doing in here? And all that. I'm like, hey, I said, I got medical assistance on the way. There's no need for you to be like this. Like, they know I'm in here. I told them I'm in here. Like, and he like, what you doing in here? And all this, like, yeah, you got to get out and all this. I'm like, they on their way. They said they'll be here in a few minutes. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, he was mad, and that's how I knew he had something to do with the setup. He was because of how he reacted, and how he magically showed up in there when after I called. So he must have been somewhere listening. So I called for medical assistance. They bring the police. They brought the police out first, I guess, because I guess that's protocol. to have the police come out and search you first and all that, and make sure you're not a hazard or danger to yourself or others. Um, so they came out, they checked me, made sure I was all right, asked me what I was doing in there. I told them I felt like I was being stalked. I told them pretty much why I was in there. I told the truth. I was like, I'm in here because people keep following me. I don't know who they are, and everywhere I go, they end up where I'm at. So I was in there hiding, and they was talking about coming in through the trash chute, and that's why I'm here. And I'm in pain, so I thought that I would need medical assistance also. So that's why I called for the EMT. And cause I didn't know they was gonna run my background and all that, and I didn't know they was gonna do all that. I called for medical assistance, not to be running my background and ID checks and all that. So they did all that, and then they sent me on my way with the EMT. I went to the EMT to the hospital, got to the hospital, and then this is where they said, another dude, they was coming. I ain't gonna say, I don't know, cause it might be a real person, it might not be, but they was saying, a real crip from out here in LA. They said that he was coming out, and they said that he had shot my neighbor in the face and all this, and this dude, they said my neighbor died about 3 or 4 times. They said he died about 3 or 4 times. They keep talking about he and then he just come back to life. Like, they said that he died, and then next thing you know, he motherfucking running around somewhere in the area, or I'm smelling him somewhere in the area or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't say he died so many times. So they said that he got shot in the face, pretty much. I guess these were the RAS back then. I don't even know if they was calling it that, but this is what they were saying. And I remember hearing the boom boom or whatnot, and they were saying that he got shot and all that, and this is when I guess they was playing in my head and shit, and so I'm in the hospital and now I'm paranoid as fuck, cause I'm like, I don't know, he finna come in here and kill me, like, cause think I'm with him. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with him. Like, he's trying to kill me. Like, so I'm saying, why would you kill me when he's trying to kill me? Like, it was just messy. And cause literally I had nothing to do with them. So I was just confused on what was going on. I'm like, why are they trying to kill me? And why are they trying to kill me? Like, so they come to find out, I don't know if you just heard it, but she just yelled it out right now, so I'll go ahead and say it now. They think that I diss Nip. I had nothing to do with dissing Nip. I never made any YouTube videos dissing him. I had respect for him. If you follow my old Instagram, you'll see I always followed Nip. I followed J Stone. I followed everybody. Like, I follow everybody. I ain't got nothing but love for them. And they talking about I dissed them and all this. So if that was the case, like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I be following them just to hate on them? Like, anybody that used to know my car, they know I used to go down, riding down the street, riding down Crenshaw, bumping Nip. They know that. Like, anybody who know, they know I used to be bumping his music down Crenshaw. You can see me riding down Crenshaw through Slauson and everything. Like I got a video of me pumping gas and watching two niggas fade right there on Crenshaw and Slauson. Like, I ain't had no problems with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they just started some shit to get me hit, if that's the case. Like, that's all that was. And I'm just keeping it real. That's all that was. I ain't had no problems with them at all. And they really the fake ones, though. You feel me? Because, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit later. But they really the fake ones, you know what I'm saying? They fake as fuck. And it kills me that these people are like this. Like, they so fake. Like, nah, so they not finna do me like that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do me the same way. They not finna do me like that. So this is why I'm recording, so the rest of the world see, like, see what they did. Look at them. Don't let them fake and act like nah, cause you see what it was. You see it. So I'm in the hospital. Um, Dang. So yeah, this is not the time I got plugged up yet. I wasn't plugged up yet. Um, or I don't think I was plugged up. I think I knew when I was plugged up because I think I know what happened when I got plugged up. So I'm in the hospital, and then this might have been the time actually. No, it was another time. So yeah, I spent the night in the hospital. I'm finally get to eat good and everything. They feeding me whenever I want and all this, and I'm just appreciative, thinking that I'm getting some real love type. Um, but they playing in my head at the same time, and knowing everything that's going on. I'm telling everybody my story. I'm telling them how I ended up in Kansas and everything, and they listening like, oh, I feel so bad for you, but they know what's going on the whole time. Now that I know, because I'm really thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling them my story, thinking they got some sympathy for me, and like they know what's going on the whole time. It's just nobody's telling me. So from that point, I so from I let's see, I spent the night at the hospital. I got out the hospital, and then I got out the hospital, and then I asked them if I can go to a mental health facility. They found the mental health facility for me, so I ended up waiting for my cab.